Good morning, everybody. I'm CBS19 Meteorologist Joel Robinson. I hope your morning is off to a great start. We're going to be going over the heat, the humidity, and as well as the rest of your forecast. So thanks so much for joining me this morning. We're currently streaming live on our CBS19 Plus app, as well as YouTube and Facebook. I do have the Facebook stream up in front of me. So if you have any questions about the forecast, I'd be happy to answer. And don't be afraid to put any questions down. So without further ado, let's look at heat alerts across the nation here. We don't have any heat alerts in effect for East Texas, but certainly a large chunk of the east side of the country here. We've got some extreme heat warnings and heat advisories widespread across the area. And we are watching that area of high pressure still as it moves off into the eastern sections of the country here. And here it is right here. So it's basically just parked right on top of Kentucky at this time, and that's just continuing to pump hot air to the surface, and so that's why we have all of those heat advisories and extreme heat warnings in effect. And we even have some record-breaking temperatures that have occurred with this area of high pressure, so definitely a large scale of this heat that we're seeing not only just in East Texas, but as well as the eastern half of the country. And that's going to continue to bring in hazy, hot, and humid conditions into East Texas as well as the eastern half of the United States. Let's look at CBS19 Live Radar. We got a couple of showers that we're watching right now. We have a little bit of a small shower just south of Nacogdoches, and just a couple of showers just near the I-20 corridor there. Nothing that's really going to be too impactful, just a couple of sprinkles, but they will start to become a little bit more widespread, especially as we head just a little after lunchtime and especially your evening commute. So definitely be aware that these showers and storms are going to become a little bit more widespread as we head into the afternoon and evening. Here's your Wednesday. We have temperatures in the upper 80s, potentially near 90 degrees in some locations. And depending on where you are, the high temperatures are really going to vary. It's either going to be in the upper 80s this afternoon or maybe low 90s, and it's all due to where the thunderstorms that we are going to be seeing develop this afternoon set themselves up, and so that will provide a little bit of relief in some areas as far as our high temperatures go. Our feels like temperatures overall feeling like the triple digits, upper 90s. Couple of areas feeling like the upper 80s. That's just where those thunderstorms are expected to set up. The movement of these storms are going to be from south to north, so basically the exact same as yesterday. So you notice how we have some cooler temperatures in our southernmost counties. That's where those thunderstorms are going to be firing up first. They'll continue to move into the I-20 corridor, even inch their way closer to the I-30 corridor. But that'll be kind of closer to sunset, and by the time it reaches I-30, it will definitely be fizzling out as we approach sunset. So that's the story there. Our feels like temperatures on Thursday still going to be feeling hot. Our rain chances reduce ever so slightly. We have some southwesterly winds that we're watching for, and that's going to be bringing in some much drier weather. So that's where we have some very minimal rain chances as we go into this weekend. We're mainly just going to be dealing with the heat. The heat increases while the rain chances decrease. But for your Thursday, still expect feels like temperatures in the upper 90s to even triple digits. Not heat advisory criteria, but certainly still hot out there. So definitely make sure you are staying hydrated as always. Wear some light colors if you can. Find some areas of shade. Take frequent breaks, especially if you are working outside. Here's what I'm talking about with those rain chances. So you notice we go from a 30 to a 20% chance. Those winds, Thursday night, they shift out of the southwest. And that's where we get some of that drier air. And so that's where we have a 0% chance of rain all the way through the weekend. And then we finally shift out of the southeast as we go into Monday. So that's where the moisture comes back to get those shower and thunderstorm chances back. But for the time being, expect a dry weekend and a very hot weekend. We have a weather impact alert in place for the weekend, at least. And then as we go into next week, we'll continue to maintain the middle 90s. It'll be kind of on par for this time of year, but for tonight, Low temperatures in the low 70s, partly cloudy skies, warm and muggy as always. We're just around average, maybe just a tad bit below, but we're going to be very, very comfortable to wake up tomorrow morning. And as we look at our future skycast here, we can time out our shower and thunderstorm chances. So here we go. Here's this evening around dinner time, widespread showers and thunderstorms as those winds continue to be out of the southeast, bringing up moisture from the Gulf. So widespread showers and thunderstorms for your evening commute. We get to sunset. They start to disappear greatly because we lose a lot of the heat of the day. Maybe a couple of showers may still be around, but overall we're going to be calming down quite a bit. Temperatures will be around the 70-degree mark as we go into this evening, so rather comfortable out there. We wake up tomorrow morning with temperatures making it to possibly even the upper 60s, so nice and cool and comfortable to start out your Thursday with clear skies and temperatures again in the upper 60s to low 70s. We do the same thing again as we head into your Thursday afternoon. Couple of showers, couple of thunderstorms. Some of them may produce some heavy downpours, so if you're commuting back home around this time tomorrow evening, definitely make sure you are driving carefully. There will be some wet roadways on top of some torrential downpours. So if you're driving in it, you definitely will have reduced visibilities and maybe some isolated flooding. So definitely make sure you keep that in mind as you commute home tomorrow and even today as well, because we kind of do the same thing as a copy and paste situation as we head into today and tomorrow. By the evening, kind of the same thing. As we approach sunset, we'll be nice and dry, temperatures in the middle to upper 70s across the area. Here's where things start to shift a little bit. The winds start to come out of the southwest as we go into your Friday, really reducing our shower and thunderstorm chances. Notice you just maybe have a couple of pop-up showers and thunderstorms, nothing as widespread as today and tomorrow. So we're nice and dry for the most part. Not all of us will see rain. This is more of an isolated instead of a scattered chance as we go into your Friday. So here we go. Here's your 7-day forecast. I have a weather impact alert in place through Wednesday. I think there will be a chance that we may drop a couple days because we are getting into the heat of summer and it's starting to approach average. Unless we have any sort of extreme heat warnings, especially after this weekend, we'll continue with the weather impact alert. For now, I'm going to keep it on there. But there will be a chance for the weather impact alert to be dropped because we are getting to that time of year where we're just in the middle 90s and it's normal for this time of year. But for the time being, as we go into this weekend, stay alert to the high heat. And for the time being, as we go into today, Thursday, Friday, still going to be hot, but it will be the coolest out of the next 7 days. So definitely make sure to stay hydrated and stay cool even in the meantime, and then we really crank up the heat as we go into next week. I'm going to look at the Facebook chat and see if you have any questions. If not, I can go ahead and go over future skycasts one more time for those of you who may have missed it. And right now we're not dealing with any sort of active weather, just maybe a couple sprinkles here and there, but nothing that's going to be too impactful this morning. We really ramp things up as we go into this evening. So one more look at future skycast. Again, you can see these streamlines here coming out of the southeast. That's bringing in a bunch of Gulf moisture. So we have the fuel in place to get these showers and thunderstorms going, and then bam, sea breeze showers and thunderstorms start to come into the picture as we go into dinner time. High temperatures generally in the upper 80s, low 90s. We'll see some relief from the thunderstorms that come through. Some thunderstorms may produce some torrential rainfall, maybe some gusty winds. We had a couple of cells yesterday and the day before, a couple days before, that had reached severe limits. I wouldn't be too surprised with the amount of energy we have that we see maybe some small hail with some of these cells and maybe some gusty winds of 60 miles per hour. The threshold for severe is a minimum of 58 miles per hour for the winds and then a minimum of 1-inch hail. So even a little bit below that can still cause a little bit of damage, but nowhere near severe. Wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of these cells reach those severe limits. Here we go. By 9 o'clock, after the heat of the day kind of goes away, the sun sets, will be nice and clear. No rain for the overnight hours. We go to Thursday afternoon once again. Winds maintaining southeasterly. Got a couple of cells that could develop, especially in our, at least starting in our southernmost counties. They move their way to the north. They may fizzle out, especially as they move north of I-30, or excuse me, I-20 rather. We'll lose a lot of heat of the day as we approach sunset for sure. We wake up once again for Friday morning. Temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s. Special thanks to the rain. We have some much cooler temperatures in store for the mornings. Got a couple of storms that could potentially develop as we go into Friday afternoon, but we really start to decrease on those rain chances. One last look at your 7-day forecast before we go here. Weather impact alert through Saturday, Sunday, and into next week with temperatures in the middle 90s. And it's going to be feeling more like 105, potentially even 110 with that humidity. So definitely make sure you are staying hydrated and staying cool. We'll have some updated information for you on the noon show, so hope to see you there. But for now, we're going to leave right here. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and hope to see you on the noon show.